Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Daniel, aka HashLips, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we've got Marco, the dev behind the HashLips Labs project, where he's been developing utilities to get NFTs on the blockchain. So go and check that out. But first, we have some important things to discover and discuss in this video. So, Marco, welcome to the show.
Hi, Daniel. Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure.
Man, I'm very excited. And the reason for that is there's a crucial thing, a big error happening right now in the space of NFTs, especially for those who are deploying NFTs. Now, what's been happening, in just a brief description, if you deploy a contract, MetaMask will pick that up and it will actually state that you are about to deploy the rug pull all contract. And that is a bit worrisome because no one wants to rug pull people just by doing something like an NFT project. But yet, the contracts are these days saying this. And it's not just a few contracts, it's all of them. Can you give us a bit of more insight on why this is happening?
Yeah, absolutely. So, first of all, there's nothing to worry about. It's simply something that is showed on the MetaMask interface, but nobody else will see it, basically. So, the reason why this happens is that MetaMask is using the first 4 bytes of the data in your transaction in order to understand what's going on. And that's perfectly fine for contract interaction because those 4 bytes actually identify it's a signature that they can use in order to identify the function that you are calling on a contract. But if you're deploying a contract, that's something different because the data section of the transaction is actually holding the all byte code of the contract itself. So what happens is that if you deploy a function that has the same exact 4 bytes and you name it on some tools like Etherscan, then MetaMask is going to take that name and call the transaction that way. So I think this started as just a simple joke, not a bit scary one, to be honest, but simply a person decided to deploy this function and name it rug pull all, and now every time we deploy a contract we see that name in the history of our transactions. But this is something that they are trying to fix. So there is already a pull request on the MetaMask repo, and basically they are moving from that way of understanding what's going on the transaction, and that's for the contracts deployment. The other ones will be exactly the same, but when you are deploying a contract, they're not going to use that anymore.
That's fantastic news. The fact that it's not a big problem, but it's very clear, that this is just someone out there, like you said, a prankster who wanted to say, well, this signature goes to the rug pull all function, and that is simply not true. And it gives us a bit of peace of mind. Our advice out there is maybe wait for MetaMask to do this update so that you can get rid of that text being shown in your face and can sleep peacefully at night. But also, again, if you've deployed a contract and that shows up, nothing is wrong with these contracts. It just happens to everyone's contracts that they deploy. And it's just something to note. And it's something interesting that popped up recently in the NFT space. So, Mark, I want to say thank you for this short description on what this is and what the cause behind it was. So, I want to say thank you very much. Thank you for being on my channel, and I'm looking forward to our future chats.
Thank you very much for having me here. It's been a pleasure as always.
Cool. Cheers, guys. Till next time.